Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Alrighty.
They'll run it now out of the guns. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so. Because you turn it into a shootout, and that means
there
your offense has to keep pace.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down.
We had to worry about him.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Here's Wilson.
Oh, no. Oh, what a ball.
Touchdown, Falcons. Ted Ginn scoring a touchdown against his former mates as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Able to push his way through.
My returner didn't go. Oh, that was like my up man there. Oh, that's rough. Is that your style of kickoff? You little piece of shit. Yeah, right.
A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. A gain of 3, second down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays.
Oh!
And I think he's going to go.
Takes him out the game.
The 40, past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown,
Split him.
Carolina. Taysom Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. We'll
it's got the makings of a fun game.
Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in.
I
love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
14.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Oh, not there.
Right. Now he's going to... It got his man complete. And he'll take it into the
I knew I was screwed once I saw that concept. I was like, oh.
Mecole Hardman, 76 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Yeah, they got all the same speed. Just got them in later rounds.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
And going deep for Hill.
Oh, no.
It's incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers on the catch. This is Russell Shepard. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this is caught for the ground. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Aw.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. Through an opening, and there he goes.
I was trying to throw a comeback too early.
Get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that? Hitting the defense hard early, and, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now a carry by the 3rd-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Get him down.
He will be very close to a first down, but I see...
No, bullshit.
And that means 4th down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out.
All right, I accidentally double-tapped X there.
If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out.
Take it, we'll take it.
And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he rifles one incomplete. Russell Shepard, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And he completes it to Cohen. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
He'll find Metcalf.
Ooh.
They move this all the way down to the 9. A nice gain of 21 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Marshawn Lynch with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. Hopkins with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
No
and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
That play action's good, though, because I'm like, he's running the zone. Shit. Yeah.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Wilson. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. On third down, Wilson. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up fourth down.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes.
Oh. And now this is intercepted.
Go, turn around, turn around, turn around.
There you go. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first and 10, it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it go deep, and this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and that'll bring up second down.
36 power.
Wilson to throw again. Going for it all.
Whoops.
And
Left.
this is caught for
Left our area, I guess.
touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson.
Kind of
3
forgot where I was.
passes now. And the Falcons push further out in front. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one.
Yeah, these take too
just
long.
hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
I'm good.
We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost. But sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles
where it's
to
like,
think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted,
like
he just took off past him. Oops, there he goes again.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, orbit. Fight.
Hill on first down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he takes
Hill
us
to
up to
Hill.
the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Ready? 18 Gators. I'm here all day. Ready?
This one into the hands of Metcalf. Fighting down past the 45. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Go, go.
Right there, 56.
He's tired of you. He's tired of us.
56 again.
To throw again. Rodgers. Got a man. It's Brown. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rodgers again now.
Oh,
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And it'll be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Block that.
Whip.
Wilson now, throwing again, flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Border. Check three. Switch.
Got it.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
What? Reload. Reload. There we go. 51 the mic, boy. 51. Go. 51.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
12.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
Oh.
Got a man on the right sideline. It's Grant. A very solid gain of 27. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off.
Oh. He rifles one that's intercepted.
No way.
Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
Yeah.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
31's the mic. Get your swarm on. 30.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. They complete it to Hill. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Carolina. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Uh-oh. Blocking
And
back.
with flags down, he's up near the 40, but it looks like this one might be coming back. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I had a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because
get
you're
ball?
feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first
Yeah,
half. We'll
that
take a minute to
long
catch
as
our
a
breath
game.
as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it now. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Rodgers going to throw. Gets this one to Hill. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons' defense yet again drops him behind the line. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
You gonna see me in your nightmares. Right now, you got 58. 56. Back north. Who that? Check safety, check safety. 58.
Now it's Rodgers. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down.
Blue 58. Mike 58, right there. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers with a flag down. He goes down.
And a hold.
So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh,
His pass is intercepted for the 4th
thought he
time
had
today.
you out of the break. Nope.
Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Right back to him on first down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. They go play action with Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now Eckler.
Oh,
Room here to run. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Austin Eckler, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yeah, shit.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure, he's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Zone, 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Mike 53.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, dude, that was such a
And
bad
my goodness, another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Go! Let's go!
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long.
Army. 10-30.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here comes Grant on the return. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Oh, with just the left stick,
on
even?
the tackle. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Check 4, check 4. 36.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brandon Graham with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss.
Yeah, like
of 7.
pinched and then
Chalk
put him
that
on
up as their
contain.
first
Sometimes that's
sack
kind of
in this
nice.
game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
There we go.
Touchdown, Carolina! A 77-yard punt return. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
We'll take it if we can get it. Yeah.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive
Oh, he even
punts,
pointed at the
that's
last
a
guy.
nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
They're going to try and run. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just
What would
nowhere
that have
to
made
run
it?
that
29,
time. And the try for
45,
2 is
16
snuffed
point.
out.
Okay.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
What are we doing?
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
I changed my coverage and then they went to new assignments, which doesn't seem smart, but
touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Risky.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here.
We're just going to abuse him.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hill. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My
Not a
goodness.
bad throw, Hill. Got better
Another
numbers
incomplete
than
pass there.
fucking
What do you take
A-Ron.
from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did him no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for him. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
58. Hey, 88.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. It's Hill, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This is caught. He will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
I've never completed that route before.
Tariq Cohen.
Usually takes too much
His
time.
first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Dude, get off that. No. No way.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Wow.
And he will get
What's his
into
speed?
the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Oh.
This thing is
Much
ugly.
faster.
And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full
Right,
momentum
right.
going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want?"
Oh, my
He was waving
God.
hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a
very
little
true
bit
to
better.
form.
as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get it behind the line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. One last throw here for Hill. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And this will be recovered by the offense, but it will be of little importance now as time has expired here in this first half.